Welcome to Truth Tellers Mike. On today, we're going to have several videos that's going to surround lineage and healers. And based on, I found so much information, but I'm just going to do a few today. And I hope you enjoy them. Matter of fact, I know you will. And I'll see you on the other side. Let's start. Across generations, certain families repeatedly produce individuals who restore others. These individuals do not always hold official titles. Sometimes they appear as counselors, teachers, community protectors, spiritual guides, or people who seem able to see problems others overlook. The pattern is not always obvious while it is happening, but when a person studies family history, the repetition becomes visible. A grandmother known for wisdom, an uncle who helped troubled people find direction, a parent who carried unusual compassion for broken lives. Then, unexpectedly, another appears in the next generation. The healer returns. See, families transmit more than physical traits. They transmit ways of seeing people, interpreting life, and responding to suffering. Some households quietly train the next generation in three important things: the ability to recognize harm when it appears, the courage to speak truth when others remain silent, and three, the instinct to protect the vulnerable. Over time, this produces individuals who naturally step into restorative roles. The world often calls them counselors, healers, teachers, or spiritual guides. But the pattern existed in the family long before the title appeared. However, something else frequently happens when a healer emerges. Opposition begins quietly, not always from strangers, often from the very environment surrounding them. And why, you might ask? Because a healer changes things. A person who restores others disrupts harmful patterns that people have learned to live with. Unspoken problems begin to surface, and secrets begin to lose their protection. And systems that relied on silence begin to feel threatened. This is why many historical figures who carried restorative influence were not welcomed at first. History repeatedly shows this pattern. In sacred texts, Joseph was born into a family where spiritual sensitivity already existed, yet his insight created tension with his own brothers. Moses was raised in a lineage that was connected to liberation and leadership long before he confronted Pharaoh. In more recent history, families of community leaders, and reformers often produce multiple generations who challenged injustice or restored broken communities. The pattern repeats across cultures. The healer rarely appears alone. The family line prepared the group long before the world noticed. When a family repeatedly produces people who restore others, two forces often appear at the same time. The gift continues through generations, and attempts to suppress it also continue. The more effective the healer becomes, the stronger the attempts to silence them. And it's not because restoration is harmful, but because restoration reveals things that systems built on secrecy cannot tolerate. Many healers grow up sensing that something about their role unsettles people. They notice the strange reactions: admiration from some, unease from others, attempts to discredit them, attempts to isolate them, attempts to make them doubt the very gift that allows them to help others. And at first, it feels personal, but it is often something much older than the individual. The conflict began long before they were born. The attempts to silence the healer sometimes serve an unexpected purpose. They reveal the strength of the lineage itself. Because if the gift was insignificant, no one would attempt to suppress it. Opposition often appears where restoration has the greatest potential impact, and history shows something remarkable. Even when a healer is silenced in one generation, the gift often reappears in the next. The family line produces another and another and another. The hidden law of lineage is this: some gifts are not isolated events in one person's life. They are recurring assignments that is carried through generations. And when a healer appears in a family line that has carried restoration before, the opposition they face may not be new. It may simply be the continuation of a much older struggle, a struggle between restoration and silence. And history shows something else as well. Silence rarely wins for long. Across cultures, sacred history, and family stories, the same pattern quietly appears. Certain families repeatedly produce individuals who restore others. And whenever that gift surfaces, opposition often rises with it. The healer does not simply represent one person, they represent a lineage that refused to stop producing truth. Some families inherit wealth, some inherit influence, and some inherit something far more disruptive: a line that continues producing people who restore what others tried to hide. Thank you for visiting my channel. May your soul be blessed. Stay covered, stay conscious, and stay undefeated. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.